Hey there, thanks for tuning into Duck Bricks. I'm Chris and welcome to LEGO Mini Reviews, the show where I review a ton of different LEGO vintage and new sets right here on the Duck Bricks YouTube channel in a short form format. So I have a ton of Bricklink orders to get through as well as just associated LEGO purchases, and I figured instead of making a mega video where I go through every single one that's hours long, why not break it up into separate mini reviews? And so in addition to our normal 3 videos a week schedule, be sure to stay tuned for a mini review dropping every single day where we do not normally have a standard video releasing. I hope you enjoy, and let's jump right into our first pick. Buildings, this was the final LEGO modular building I did not own yet, the massive and incredibly rare Town Hall from 2013. This uses the relatively rare dark orange color to form the sides of the walls, which is a really unique touch. Now, I do want to note here that this model actually was pieced together from Bricks and Pieces and Bricklink. You see, if I wanted to purchase this model, it would have cost me around $800 for the full set. Now, personally, I did not feel like this was worth $800. So instead, I shaved off $400. I instead spent around $350, including shipping, on all of the bricks here, combining Bricks and Pieces, some existing parts from my own collection, and just a few miscellaneous Bricklink orders. Specifically for the clock piece right there, the Town Hall exclusive shield here, which again I did have to order from Bricklink, and just a few other pieces here and there that I did have to specifically order. Otherwise though, everything was pretty much just readily available on LEGO Bricks and Pieces. Somewhat unsurprisingly, the most expensive part of the model was just getting these pieces in clear here. These are the garage door pieces that are pretty rare to find in clear. They were some of the rarest pieces to find on this particular model, but everything else, surprisingly, even some of the dark orange pieces, were still readily in production. Now, unfortunately, it is LEGO Bricks and Pieces, so you may notice the doors are not attached. I will be fixing that with a Bricklink order coming very soon. It has not arrived yet, so as of right now, I am just waiting on that to be fixed. They should have come with my Bricks and Pieces order, but they did not. So, moving aside here, this actually can be fully separated. What's nice, like this, with all of the other modular buildings, can actually be fully played around with inside. There is a full interior, all of the floors separate. So actually, let's start on the top floor and make this easier for ourselves. Up here, we have a meeting room with a large chair for whoever's in charge can sit on the chair there. We also have a bit of a setup for a globe here, which again, I am also awaiting pieces for, but that's essentially supposed to just be a globe. And we even have an elevator setup that can be opened like so. Going on to this next level here, there's just a little bit of a carpet, a nice little office space here with a different kind of setup for the office, and just another person's desk there, which is a little bit smaller. Moving down to the main area right here, you can see a podium for whoever's in charge of the town to give some speeches. You can see some other associated areas for maybe a desk clerk right there, handling money and whatnot, and just a nice little area for the minifigures to play around in. Now, what's really awesome is that I did mention there is an elevator, and yes, this actually is a working elevator that goes throughout the entire building. It's super simple, but it works very well. So how this works is you move this up, and you can slide the elevator all the way up. This is the elevator. It's literally just a platform, but the entire back of the building is left open. So if I actually put all the bricks back, you can see that there is a slot running through the whole building for the elevator to go through. It's not the most visually appealing of things. It kind of does look a little awkward, but it does allow you to lock the elevator at certain floors here, so you can move it up to this floor, and it's locked, so it is at certain floors. And that just goes all the way right down. You got your little Tower of Terror right there. That being said, though, this is a pretty basic build. I will say that this is a very simple building for what it is. LEGO has certainly improved their building techniques for the modular buildings since this model came out. I am a much bigger fan of LEGO modular buildings when they try to do something a little bit different than just a large rectangular building. It was really easy to put together because it was just stacking bricks on top of each other, but I appreciate the variety we get today, especially in stuff like, say, the Boutique Hotel, which has a completely different style of studs on the side architecture. That being said, though, this is one of my favorite aesthetically speaking modular buildings. Love the dark orange color, and it definitely deserves a place at my LEGO collection, and I'm so happy to finally own all of the modular buildings. There's something very satisfying about seeing all of the different modular buildings together, and I am so glad I finally own the town hall now that I can make my collection complete. I would love to expand these to a much larger display because, as you can see, I am quickly running out of room. This top shelf here is pretty much just filled to the brim with different modulars, and then I'm slowly running out of room on this other shelf right here as well, so we'll see if I am able to expand the collection to a different set of shelves, but for now it's nice to see the town hall finally take its place among my collection. Alright, and with that, we have summed up this mini LEGO review. Thank you all so much for tuning in, and do let me know down in the comments below what do you think of this set. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? And if you own it, what have been your experiences with building and playing with the set itself? Also, let me know in the comments if you like this format of mini reviews. I'm trying to put them out on a fairly regular basis, so thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Like and subscribe for even more LEGO news, reviews, discussion, and analyses coming your way very, very soon.